Welcome back. Have you guys ever wondered how to figure out the angle of the wind? Because the angle is as important as the speed is. Let's figure this out. Let's say we have a target over here. I'm looking at an irrigation pivot. And that irrigation pivot has a great deal of mirage across it going from left to right. Now, I have a left to right wind. If that's my target area, I don't know what the correct angle of that wind is. And without knowing the angle, even if I know the speed, I'm not going to be able to make a precise shot. So, it's pretty simple. We take the spotting scope and we pan sideways until we see the mirage boil. And I'm going to go pretty fast. And right there, I see the mirage reversing. It's going back and forth. I now have left and right intermixed with right to left. And when you see that, you're really close to the angle. Now, to make this work really well, I've added one more device to my tripod. This down here is an angle indicator and a fluid pan that I bought off of Amazon. It was less than $25. And it helps me to see exactly what the angle is so that I can do the math in my head for the correct wind correction for a shot. The other thing to consider in this is that if we turn around 180 degrees and point into the wind instead of downwind, we get the same result. We're looking directly into the oncoming wind, but we're going to get that same boil. When you're looking around in the field or even on a range, even if you have range flags, it's impossible to tell the angle of less than about a 15-degree change by range flags alone. With this, I can tell 2 or 3 degrees change. Let's go back in the studio and we'll finish this up.
All right, back in the studio. I really enjoyed having a little time on my father's ranch. I miss the open spaces, more so when I come back to the city. Anyway, back to wind reading. Now that we have the ability to measure the angle of the wind in a more exact manner, how do we use it? I'm definitely not getting up during a match to go pan around to find the wind angle, but when I'm coaching or when I'm out hunting, it is a very good way to find the exact wind direction. It's also quite helpful in finding the bookends of the wind conditions on a range before the start of firing on your relay. The next video in this series will be on the basics of obtaining wind direction and speed from wind flags. This will be specific to high power and F-class shooting, but may yield a little bit for other disciplines as well. Until next time, go watch the wind, and I'll see you in the next video.